Hey guys, this is class 2 for percentage practice question, which is very important and essential for your Goa SSC CBT2 exams, for all the exams that are coming, that are about to come or about to happen, maybe in the coming days. Okay, so this is a class 2 and it's gonna be a level up or maybe a different set of questions, and this will be not the basic ones, but we will level up the questions. Okay, I have covered a total of 22 to 25 questions in total in this PDF. Soon after the lecture, I will share this PDF with you. Okay, so we'll move forward. The price of the sugar goes up by 30%. By what percent should Sita reduce her consumption so that expenditure remains the same? Guys, you know that I've told you 1,000 times, price into consumption is nothing but expenditure. How? If we say we want to consume 2 kg rice, and the cost of, or the price of the this rice is, you can say, 50 per kg. So if you multiply this, what you will get is 100 rupees. Okay, so this is how your price into consumption is expenditure. Okay, we are given that uh, we, we want to find how much Sita should reduce her consumption. So guys, your price is nothing but it goes from 100 to 130 into consumption we want to find out, and we're told that expenditure remains the same. Okay, expenditure does not increase, means it remains the same. So C1 upon C2 is how much? 130 by 100. These zeros get cancelled. So how much it is increasing, by the way, or how much it is decreasing from C1 to C2? From 13 it is becoming 10. So 3 upon 13 into 100. Okay, so how much it is? 300 upon 13. Okay, we will have the option from here only, because 300 is not divisible by 13. So we'll see. 13 ones are 13, 2s are 26. Okay, 13 2s are 26, we have 3. 13 3s are 39. Okay, and this one 1 by 13. Okay, so 23 1 by 13. So this is your right answer, this is the wrong one. Okay, A's salary is 20% less than B's salary. We have A, we have B. What is 20%? 20% nothing but 1 by 5. So A's salary is 20% less than B's salary. If this is your total salary, A is 20% less than B. So 20% less means 5 minus 1 becomes 4 by 5. So this is 4. Okay. B's salary is what percent more than A's salary? B's salary is 1% more than A's salary into 100, which is 25%. B is how much more than A? 1. Okay, since we are asking how much more than A, that means we are taking the reference of A. Okay, if we were asked A is how much less than B, then it would have been 1 upon 5 into 100. Okay, so since we are taking the reference of A, so 1 upon 4 into 100, which is 25%. So option is B. So guys, we are doing this problem. If Richa's income is 9, 1 by 11% more than Mina, this is Richa, this is Mina. What is 9, 1 by 11%? It is nothing but 100 by 11. Since it is percent, it is 1 by 100. So it is 1 by 11. Okay, if Richa's income is 9, 1 by 11 more than Mina. Okay, if Mina is 11, Richa is 9, 1 by 11 more. So 11 plus 1, 12. We are told to find Mina's income. How much is Mina's income less than Richa's income? Mina's income is 1 less than Richa's income into 100. So we have nothing but 100 by 12. So we have 12 8s are 96, remainder 4 by 12. So 8 4 by 12 is your answer. Okay, Raju's salary was first reduced by 40%. See, it was first reduced by 40%, then it was increased by 50%, minus 40 into 50 upon 100. This is a formula I've explained you in the previous lectures also. Okay, and this becomes 10 minus this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 get cancelled. 5 4s are 20. 10 minus 20. Okay, it is minus 10%. What percent is the new salary less than the initial salary? 10%. Okay, a bacterial population increases at the rate of 6% in the first 10 minutes, and then 10% increases in the next 10 minutes. What is the overall percentage increase at the end of the 20 minutes? See, in the first 10 minutes it increases by this, by 6. In the next 10 minutes it increases by this, plus 10 into 6 upon 100. This and this gets cancelled. This is 16 plus 0.6, which is 16.6. Okay, option D. The station master decides that the length of the rectangular digital board, this is a rectangular digital board, should be increased by 2%, length is increased by 2%, and breadth, that is width, it is decreased by 8%. Same formula we're gonna apply. Length is increasing by 2%, okay, plus 2. Breadth is decreasing by minus 8%, minus 8, plus 2 into minus 8, 2 into minus 8 upon 100, okay. 2 minus 8 is nothing but minus 6, and again this is minus 8 to the 60, 16 divided by 100 is minus 0.16. So minus 6 minus 0.16 is minus 6.16. Okay, so find the total change. It is decrease. Minus indicates decrease. Okay, minus indicates decrease. The length and breadth of a square. See guys, initially we have a square and assume this is a length. They increase it by 30% and breadth they increase it by 20%. We have to find the area of the resulting rectangle exceeding the area of the square by. Okay, same formula again, plus 30 plus 20 plus 600, which is 330 into 20 divided by 100. The zeros get cancelled. 50 plus 6, which is 56%. Okay, simple. Again you can do using the same formula. We know that surface area is how much? 6a square. Surface area is directly proportional to a square. Age of the cube is increased by 50%, so we have 50 plus 50 plus 50 into 50 is 2500 upon 100. Two zeros get cancelled. 100 plus 25 is nothing but 125%. Simple. Error of 2% in excess is made while measuring the side of a square. The percentage error, nothing but 2% excess means plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 2s are 4 upon 100. 4 plus 0.04 is nothing but 4.04 increase. Okay. The station master decided to increase the length. See, same way guys, you can just solve this. When I share the PDF, you can just solve this by your own. Okay, if the length and breadth of a cuboid, I will show you this. What do we know about the volume of a cuboid? Volume is nothing but LPH. Okay, if the length and breadth of a cuboid is increased by 25%, okay, length and breadth we are increasing by 25%, then by how much percent the height should be increased? Height should be decreased. Height should be decreased to keep the volume same. We are keeping the volume same as 1. Length we are increasing by 25%. What do you know about 25%? It is 1 by 4. If this was 4, when we increase it becomes 5. Again, when this is 4, when we increase it becomes 5. And h1 to h2 we have to find. Okay, so what is h1 to h2? It is nothing but 25 by 16. How much the length is being reduced? 9 upon 25 into 100. 25 forza and 9 forza is how much? 36. So 36%. What will be the population of a town after 2 years if the present population is 12 lakh? We have this 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Population is being increased, okay, at the rate of 4%. So 104 by 100 into 104 by 100. Okay, your 4 zeros get cancelled. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 and 4. Guys, just multiply this. 120 into 104 into 104, you will get answer among one of this. Okay, I will not solve this. I don't want to waste time. The population of a town increased by 4% annually. If its population in 1991 is 210912, then in 1988 how much was it? So from 1998 to 1991 it is 3 years, right? Okay, and after 3 years the population becomes this at the rate what? 4% annually. Okay, so what do you have to do? X into 104 by 100, 104 by 100, 104 by 100 equals to 210912. You have to solve for x, that's it, nothing else. So guys, I've solved this problem or this type of problem in the previous lecture. The population of a village was this. Assume the population as 4 lakh, which is given. Okay, it increases by 20%, means it is 1 by 5, which becomes 6 by 5 when it is increased. And 30% in the second year means if it was 10, it becomes 13. Okay, because 3 by 10 becomes 13 by 10. So what is the population now? This and this gets cancelled. 5 8s are 40, 1 2 3. Okay, into 6 13s are 78. We have 3 zeros, 8 8s are 64. Okay, we have only at one place where it is showing 4000 is this. Okay, so B is the answer. Hey guys, one more problem on the same line. 20% of the population of a city died due to war. 5% of the remaining population died in the epidemic. Okay, 5% of the remaining population. So let us assume the population was X. Okay, 20% of the population died. How much is remained? 80%. Okay, 5% of the remaining population means 5% died. What is remained? That is 95 upon 100. Okay, if the present population is 15200, then what is the population before the war? We have to find the value for X. Okay, 5 19s are 5 20s are 19 8s are 0 0. Okay, 80 1s are 80 0. So what we have? 2000 into 10, which is nothing but 20,000. Okay, Arvind opens a tea shop by investing rupees 25,000. He spent 30% on the amount on furnishing, 20% of the amount buying essential materials. What the amount remains with him to buy the remaining materials? See guys, 30% he spends on furnishing, 20% he spends on other materials, which is 50%. If 50% he has already used, what remains with him is 50%. So they are asking 50% of 2500, 25,000, which is nothing but 12,500. Common sense. Okay. We have Sayok gets a certain sum of pocket money. He spends 20% on purchasing books, 25% of the remaining on that stationery, 10% of what is left he gives it to the charity. The remaining he uses to purchase sweets, etc. And this comes to 13.50. Simple guys. Pocket money, let us assume it is X. He spends 20% on the purchasing books. If he spends 20, what he's left with 80%, and 25% of the remaining on purchasing stationery. 25% he has spent, what he has remained with 75%. ओके, 10% ऑफ वॉट इज़ लेफ्ट ही गिव्स इट टू द चैरिटी. 10% चैरिटी को दे दिया तो 90% अभी उसके पास बचा हुआ है. और इतना सब कुछ मिला के जो उसके पास अभी फिलहाल बचती है, ये लेफ्ट मनी है, इक्वल्स टू लेफ्ट मनी, दैट इज 13.50. ओके, सो नाउ what do we have? X is 4 by 5 into 3 by 4 into 9 by 10 equals to 13.50. Okay, so X into what do we have? This 4 and this 4 will get cancelled. This 10 will go over here. So we have 3 into 9 upon 5 is 135. 9 ones are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 9 5s are 45. 3 5s are 15, and 5 into 5 will give us 25. So option is B. Okay. See guys, this is a very important problem. There's a guy Manish. He gives 30% of his salary to his mother. He's remained with what? 70%. 40% of the remaining salary is how much? 28. 40% of the remaining salary is nothing but 28. And he invests that in the insurance scheme. He invests in what? In the insurance scheme. This is insurance and this is PF. He invested in the ratio of 4:3. But what is the combined ratio of this? 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 part is nothing but 28. 1 part is nothing but 4. If 1 part is 4, then what is this? 16. This is 12. Okay, if the difference between the amount he gives to his mother and that he invests in insurance, okay, they are saying that the difference between 13 and 16, this is insurance, and what he gives to his mother, what is the difference between this? The difference between this is nothing but 14. Okay, the difference is 6300. Then how much is money's salary? Okay, simple. 14 part is 6300. Then what is 100 part? Okay, this is nothing but 7 2s are 14, 7 9s are 63, 2 1s are 2, 5s are 10. So x is nothing but 9 5s are 45 into 3 zeros. It is 45,000. Option D. Simple. 20% of the toys made in the factory were defective, and 25% of the remaining toys. 20% of the toys which were made, see guys, let the original number be x, okay. 20% of the toys in the factory were made defective, then how many were not defective? 80%. And 25% of the remaining toys were damaged. If 25% of the remaining toys were damaged, how many were not damaged? It is 75, okay, which is equal to 4800, because this is the number where the toys are in a correct position, they are not damaged, not defective, nothing, okay. So what do we have now? X into 4 by 5 into 3 by 4 equals to 4800. 4 threes are 12 and 12 fours are 48, 00. 5 fours are 20. 400 into 20 is nothing but 8000. Option C. This is 20, by the way. In a consignment of electric bulbs, 4% were broken, and from the remainder, 25% were found to be defective. If the total number of broken and defective bulbs is 112, find this. See guys, 4% were broken. 4% were broken. How many were not broken? It is 96. Okay, 96% were not broken. And 25% of the remainder were found to be defective. So 96 into 25 by 100. How much it is? 25 ones are 25 fours are 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16. So 24% are defective actually. Okay, actually they are defective. So if the total number of broken and defective is 112, that means 24 plus 4 is 28. 28% equals to 1112. Then find the number of bulbs in the consignment, that is 100. 100% is how much? 28 ones are 28 fours are is 112. So 1% is 4, then 100% is nothing but 400. Simple. Jennifer donates 13% of the salary to disabled organs. Guys, if you add all these 13%, 12%, 13 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16, this itself is nothing but 30, and this is 25, which is 55. What you are remaining is 45% is 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. You need to find 100%. If you solve this, you will get some answers from this. Okay, I'm not going to solve this because it will again become calculative and it will waste my time. Okay, I'm just trying to show you the approach. Meenakshi spent averagely 10% of her monthly salary on shopping, restaurant, and going to malls. Her rest 80% is spent on her expenditure and 10% are used. If her monthly home expenditure is this, then what is a monthly income? See guys, we know that 80% she's spending on what? Home expenditure. And this 80% is nothing but what? 48000. They have only given. 1% is how much? The 0 gets cancelled. 1% how much? 600. And 100% is how much? 60000, which is 60,000. So option A. So we are done with this. Please do let me know how you found this lecture. We have increased the level a bit up, not exactly up, a bit up than yesterday's lecture, and we'll again come up with one more lecture, which is would be the part 3 or the class 3 of the percentage, and you will get it in more maybe 2 or 3 hours. Okay.